Yo, what's going on, everybody? In today's video, we are going to be going over new Verdansk updates. They have just released the patch notes. So we're going to go over a lot of things of what we're supposed to expect in the gameplay, UI, and a whole bunch more. This is a pretty big one. This is basically everything that we need to know going into this update. I appreciate you guys coming in through. Let's get right into it because I know we're going to have a lot of information packed in, and I want to have enough time for this video. Okay. So, for starters, guys, see if you see anything new. Black Ops Macy. Okay, so we also know that the Spectre's coming along with the nail gun. We've already talked about the HDR and everything like that. Monolithic suppressor, that's huge. The SWAT 556 is going to be the Growl. We knew that. There's some of the operators. The Rose skin is coming back in the Black Cell. Probably going to get that, not going to lie. We already went over the Ricochet. And this update here, it was in the last video if you guys want to check out that. Some pretty important stuff over there. You guys can always check out my last update. Here's the Black Cell. Here's kind of what it looks like. Hudson's back. It's pretty cool skins. Definitely like Mace. He looks really cool. This looks insane. Yeah. Okay, let's get into console crossplay. In Season 3, we're giving console players more granular options by separating the MP ranked play and Call of Duty Warzone ranked play settings and adding a new multi-only setting for quick play, featured, and party game matches. Each of these three settings, multiplayer ranked play, Call of Duty Warzone ranked play, and multiplayer unranked, will include the following options: on, console only, and off. That's really cool. I definitely wish that they'll bring that over to Warzone pretty soon here, but the start of it being console only in just quick play, just pub matches. That's really fun. A huge W for a lot of the console players. You don't really want to be running into cheaters, especially if you're on console. Definitely makes it a lot more fun and enjoyable. We kind of already read through that. The UI, reloading shaders, okay. Significantly reduce the time. That's cool. All right. You benchmark. You optimize your PC. Okay. Weapon and blueprint customization. You're now able to customize any Black Ops 6 base weapon or blueprint with a skin you've unlocked or purchased across multiplayer zombies. For the base weapons, you can only change the skin of the base weapon, not any attachments. For blueprints, you can customize the skins with any other existing attachments. Okay, that's kind of cool. I bet you can get some pretty cool combos with that. Black Cell daily challenges. That's cool. If you get the Black Cell, you get additional challenges. For all the events, obviously the map, Verdansk. Definitely went over a lot of this stuff. Yeah, we've definitely gone over a lot of this stuff. Then will come, then that window time. Went over the casual stuff. Player, okay. Playlist. This is the playlist that they're gonna give us. For that first week, solo, duos, trios, quads. Huge W. Quads only for resurgence. That's fine. Casual, plunders there. Boot camp. Okay. Ranked play. Now that Season 2 has officially wrapped up, ranked play will be temporarily off during the first half of Season 3. This downtime will give players a much-awaited opportunity to rediscover and relive Verdansk before diving into the competition. We plan to bring ranked play back in Season 3. We already kind of knew this. Upon its return, all ranked players will undergo a full reset to bronze. Okay. Offering everyone equal footing and excitement to climb back through the ranks when Season 4 arrives. Will resume a standard soft reset, pulling players back into a few ranks. Thank you for your patience during the transition period. Now go drop into Verdansk and have fun. That's cool. I like it. Gives us a lot more grindability. Get everyone on that same page. And we have not seen Verdansk ranked yet, so you know everybody and their mother is going to be wanting to play that. So I'm fine with that. I'm going to be grinding it a lot. It seems like 150 players. Huge W. There are 152 players in the quads. Tipped our hat at this running it in Season 2 Reloaded. However, we also, to serve a greater purpose, we're officially coming home with a mix of 150 of your friends. Okay, cool. Free fall while shooting, we already kind of talked about that. We saw that they actually leaked that, or didn't leak it. They put it in the roadmap, which is cool. Restoring some of the early intensity that keeps on your toes immediately, leaving the infill plane. I just can't wait to shoot people out of the sky. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think that is definitely a gameplay that I liked. 360-degree revive rotation. Players can now rotate 360 degrees while reviving squad mate instead of being fixed on a squad mate's down position, giving the perfect opportunity to call out teammates being pushed by an enemy as they revive you. Okay, yeah. I mean, that's cool. I don't know why they ever took that out anyways in the first place. I don't think it was a mechanic that needed to be fixed, but apparently they did. But now it's reverting back, so that's a huge W. Endgame circle pacing is faithful, original times. Kind of already talked about that. Here's the timings. I'm not really going to go too much into that. And I think this is when it's around 3:40 close time. When the loadouts are coming now, it's 2 and 5 now, I believe. We've had some good memories of games ending in the woods above Quarry and a deep forest in the east. And this change to the circle logic brings back those possibilities end games. Be warned, this does mean that the circle can move very quickly. If you're deep outside when the gas starts to move, respect the circle and you'll stay alive. That's good. BR, you gotta rotate, yada yada. Mini models and textures found across Verdansk features classic aesthetics, including not limited to armor plates. Okay, nice. I like that classic look. I think there's a lot more classic stuff that they're gonna start putting in. Ascenders on Verdansk Battle Road. To bring the classic filler Verdansk, external ascenders have been disabled at launch, but are rescheduled to return in the mid-season. Internal ascenders within elevator shafts remained operational. Okay. Yeah, I think that I think they could have done the outside ones, and we would have been fine. You know, but I get what they're going for. Loadouts within Gulag has been reworked to improve variety and balancing. These loadouts will change as the game progresses, allowing players that return to the field victorious to do so within the competitive weapon in hand for a better chance to recover. Okay. So these are our loadouts that were expected in AS9. Okay, wait, what? Loadouts within the... Oh, okay. So each circle will have a different set of Gulag guns. Okay. Infill and backup pistols. Players will now infill and spawn with a 9mm. Okay. Late game redeployments will now spawn players closer to the ground, reducing the need to hover while positioning during final circles. This system has not been turned on since BO6 launched. Okay. Player respawn angles. Quality of life. Players will now respawn looking approximately 30 degrees downward instead of directly at the horizon, providing a clearer view of potential landing areas. This aligns with natural player behavior when scouting. Seem too bad. Unsuppressed red dot distance. A distance at which unsuppressed weapons display red dot has been reduced, and resurgence to better align the map size. 112.5 meters on rebirth, down from 250. Okay. Unsuppressed red dots at the core. Call of Duty Warzone experience, and while developing Verdansk, we took care of evaluating the strength of red dots on each map. While previously was a static value regardless of play space, while reviewing these values, we felt that given the vast smaller map size of Rebirth Island, the red dots should be better aligned to the small map experience. These adjustments are based on both player feedback. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. That sounds good. Floating loot is back. That'll be huge for the look, for the feel of it, which is always awesome. The return of Verdansk comes some with refinements to the battle royale's loot philosophy that brings us back to its roots. Life is valuable. Adaptability is key. Great loot must be earned, and contracts are central to earning cash. I like it. I like it a lot. I just want that classic BR feel that we first had. Don't make it so resurgency. I like it all. In the order to create more intentionality, ground looting, and various sources of loot have been adjusted to be more reminiscent of the classic. Okay. And legendary. This change aims to maintain excitement. Yep, I like it. High value loot zones. That's something they added later though, so that'll be interesting. Supply boxes, basic, legendary, reusable, kind of what we have now, but I think the legendary one is a little bit more similar to how it was in Verdansk. I think right now they're really nothing special. Like maybe they'll give you a gas mask or a streak every once in a while. So duffel bags, medical cabinets, and weapon lockers. These sources of loot have been removed to better service the classic feeling. Wow. Okay. Second chance mechanics. The following items have been removed from loot: gulag, reinforcement, redeploys. I mean, that's kind of already something I was kind of already like touching on. I want that BR feel. I don't want it to feel like resurgence. You got to make smart plays. You got to value your life. You can't just be going willy nilly because I got another gulag token. I got 4 this game, or it makes it that much more intense and makes it that much more hard. It makes gulags a little bit more intense. You only get one gulag a game, and it makes just getting your victory overall, just trying to get the W, that much more satisfying in my opinion, because you actually had to earn it. The only available methods to return from death are gulag victories, buy station buybacks, and jailbreak. Okay, I like it, just like how it used to be. Self-revive kit, legendary supply box, random drop, scavenger contract, random drop, buy station 4,000, fire cell, it's free. Oh, free on a fire cell, that's pretty cool. Was it always like that? I don't even know. I don't know if it was always like that. Yep, exactly. Your life matters and returning back to classic feel. We love it. Death tax, cash dropped upon death has been adjusted to assist players returning from the gulag, providing them with a larger portion of their previous cash balance from mid to late game. 50% of the cash will be dropped to the ground, 50% will remain with the eliminated player, up to 20%. Okay. That's fine. Loot angle. Okay. I mean, it's just how you're gonna loot and how you're looking at things. And that makes sense. You don't want to be accidentally picking up things, right? Okay. Rarity outlines now gradually fade into view only when players are within logical proximity rather than remaining visible in all distances. I like that. Loot card positionings. Loot cards are now centered over items to improve readability, particularly when combined with floating loot. Yeah, that was kind of the thing when floating loot was like all jumbled up together. It kind of made it hard. So looks like they're kind of like working out the kinks with that. Loot cards are hidden when we're running, diving. I mean, yeah, if we're doing stuff, I mean, besides just like standing and looking, you know. The vertical design is back. I know that they added a couple things. We kind of talked about that already. Redeploy all button, item icons. Buy stations will spawn in the exact 30 static locations across every map, so that's nice. Something we can depend on. These are the pricings. Airstrikes are a little bit cheaper. UAVs are super expensive now. Oh no, they were always 6K. I think they were 4K at one point. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. But yeah, 6K. Okay. Clusters are 3, so those are a little bit cheaper. They don't have bunkers, but they said they were bringing them back. And they're only 10. Loadouts are only 10K. That's huge. That's really huge. Especially like sometimes I do play a random fill quad, and I'd only want to have to work for 10K. Like when I would do a random fill and try and go for my loadout, it was almost impossible. Like I was doomed. Like, I mean, it is nice in this game that you in BO6 Warzone you can buy your guns. I don't think you can in this iteration. Obviously, I think they're taking that away. Just stuff at angles. Okay. Omni movement system revolutionized gameplay and has become the foundation of player movement in Call of Duty Warzone. While the system launched with multiplayer-inspired values, recognized it needs to change. I kind of talked about this. The movement speed they kind of did reduce. Movement speed by 10%. Crouch to stand speed 15. Crouch to stand speed while ADS is 39%. Oh, increased actually by 39%. Pro movement speed reduced by 5. Sprint movement reduced by 4.9. Directional sprint animation blend speeds increased for improved fluidity. Okay. I mean, we'll see how much this really affects 10 to 15%. I mean, you'll probably notice it a little bit in like when it really matters, like in those like near like seconds. But I think overall it won't make that big of a difference. But we'll see how it feels like in engagements. I think you'll notice it in engagements. Jump cooldown sounds like bunny hopping to me. Reduce the cooldown by 40% for improved responsiveness during repeated jumps. Improved responsiveness during repeated jumps. So that means you jump, you should be able to jump again and then jump again. 40% sounds like a huge increase, a really big increase compared to what we have now. So we're definitely gonna have to try that out and see how that feels. That excites me. I know a lot of the community has been asking about it, so that's a good one. That's a W, huge W for that one. Omni sprint, slide, and back speed scaling reduced by 8.5% to better balance strafe movement. Okay. Slide friction increased by 4% to reduce overly slippery engagements. I like that. I feel like sometimes the sliding was like I couldn't quite get where I wanted to be sometimes. I mean, as the game progressed, I got a little bit better, but right off the rip, I mean, I felt like I was just lubed up in some butter, and I was just sliding all over the place. So that'll be nice. We'll see how much 4% actually makes a difference though. Recon contract. We already talked about that. Supply run. Multipliers coming back as well when you're doing contracts, so you'll be able to stack your money higher the more contracts you do. Finding players with nostalgic. Okay, so it's the tablet now, so that'll be cool. That look that we're looking for. Contract spawn rates have been adjusted. Payout updates, contract payouts have been updated to align more closely to the values reminiscent of Verdansk. Supply runs, good. Public events, fire sale, jailbreak, loadout, restock, and they disabled all this other stuff on the right. Equipment, Thermite's coming back. That's cool. Unlike the previous versions, Thermite no longer guarantees a kill upon sticking an opponent. It will, however, deal sufficient damage to down players with 2 armor plates or fewer. Okay. Thermite now instantly explodes vehicles if their health reaches 0 when its damage ticks, similar to C4. That's interesting. I know, like, so, and that'll be cool. I think that's the way to play. And I'm also interested to see similar to C4. I feel like that's like they're trying to tell us something there. Like, vehicles are going to explode. The C4s will explode them as well. I know a lot of the video is actually like identical to the very first trailer that they dropped in Verdansk, like the original one in 2020. So I don't know exactly how much of that gameplay is going to be similar, but there was a C4 one where the C4 did blow up the truck. I don't know if that was actual gameplay or if they were just trying to pay homage to that original trailer. I guess we'll see. Following is outlined the full arsenal. Obviously, we have all of our lethals, all of our tacticals, and then only available via customizable loadout. So these ones will give you the like BO6 stuff, and the tacticals as well. This is what the map will give you. So it's just basically a lot of the lethals from BO6 will be in your loadout, and that makes more sense, I guess. Which it might be. I mean, I'm hoping C4s come back. So who knows what's going to be meta if they change like any of them, but C4s would be nice if they make adjustments to them. We'll see, I guess. Hopefully, there might be more. Available satchels, armor satchels, muni satchel, available via bandolier wildcard. Okay. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, at least they brought. I do like the satchels. I really like them. I think they add a lot of, like, they add a little bit more to the game. So having at least the muni will be nice. Maximum armor plates default is reduced by 6 to 5. Armor satchels will add an additional 3. I kind of like that. I like the way they are now, but I get it. I get why they're doing it. Eliminated players will consistently drop at least 1 armor plate on a battle royale. Not apply to bots. Okay. Gulag armor removed in unranked. In unranked battle royale modes, the Gulag now features health only combat, placing great emphasis on precision and tactical movement. So no armor. Armor plate color improvements quality of life. The armor plate color has received an improvement where the color hue will be darker if the player doesn't have full plates. The color will remain the familiar bright color hue when the players are full. This will better indicate players when they have almost full plates. I like that. That's actually a little bit little detail, but that'll make a huge difference. Especially when you're calling out to teams like he's about to go down. Like shoot. Field upgrades to squad widgets. That's nice. We kind of already talked about that. Right here, these are the ones that they're keeping. These are the ones they're getting rid of. Scramblers, thank God. Redeploy drum beacon. Reinforcement flare. Portable redeploy drone. Just a lot of the other stuff. They're keeping all the stuff that really was in Verdansk. Or yeah. So fine. Heartbeat sensor increased battery life from 60 to 120 seconds. I mean, you were walking around with that thing all day back in Verdansk. I mean, that was the baby right there. You just had it on you. You can't return home properly without welcoming back to the heartbeat sensor. While not infinite like its great predecessor, we understand that a minute of battery time is simply not enough to utilize effectively. That's cool. I like it. I would like to use that heartbeat. It'll just give us back that old kind of feel. Reclaim field upgrade quality of life in it. Okay, Claimable field upgrades are better highlight that they can be re-equipped. That's cool because I don't think a lot of people know that you can pick up your trophy when you put it down. But now there's going to be a better icon to let you do that. Kill streaks. These are ones all disabled. I mean, basically everything that wasn't in Verdansk, right? So we're gonna have UAV supply, UAVs, precision, cluster strikes, and advanced UAVs. Precision airstrike indicator. To return to the classic feeling of Verdansk, the precision airstrike minimap notification that was added last year has been removed. I think I think that they should eventually add it back. I think it's a good quality of life update, but I feel like just like for the sake of what they're going for, like you know what their vision is and you know what they're going for. Like I think this is really cool. I think that adding this just adds another fun element of like where is it? Where do I go? I don't know how to play this. Like it's more of a mental struggle than anything, right? Like it's more of like a mentally like I just got to get off because I have no idea where this is coming from, and that's how it was. We didn't know. We just had to play like with what we were given, and that'll be kind of fun. Crowded airspace notification to crowded message will now appear when the player attempts to pick up or ADS. Yeah, we already kind of have that right now. Lootable perks. All lootable perks have been removed from battle royales. We return to classic. That's fine. May return in a future update depending on feedback. I think that lootable perks are cool. I think that they add flavor to the game. I think that they should come back, but right now, obviously, we know what they're going for. I see why they're doing it. But yeah, why not bring it back? Weapons. And we kind of gone over this. We already know it's the Kilo, AMAX, HDR, the Kali sticks, 4-hit kill, extremely fast attack speed, short range. So it's a 4-hit kill, not like the boom boom, you know, like that thing was, but boom 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 is, and it's extremely fast. It's still probably going to give you kind of that feel, so we'll see. Obviously the Growl's coming back with the SWAT 556. The monolithic suppressor will be awesome. A lot of this is battle pass stuff that I'm talking about right now. Default loadouts available, Croat loadouts, okay, and weapon adjustments. They did AK-47, the damage, they did the range pretty bad. Nothing too nothing too crazy that I see. Just some values changing. Increase though. AK-47 was pretty prominent, so hopefully it'll be usable. I think that's kind of what they're going for. AMES. I mean, they're really kind of taking down the range on some of these. I don't know why. I feel like if you really want to go for that Verdansk feel, just bump the shit out of all the ARs. Bullet velocity, but we'll see. Let's see. Oh, this is just their damage max values. That's fine. I mean, they're definitely doing a lot of stuff, guys. This is kind of insane. I'm not gonna get too deep down into it because I really feel like, I feel that the new guns that they're gonna bring, I'm just hoping that those are gonna be the metas, like the Kilo or the AMAX. They have to be. But all these values, I mean, it's good that they're gonna change them a little bit. 9. I wonder why they're changing like their minimum and putting all those down. I just don't understand why that's a thing. The compact might be nice. This gun was already killing it, and so was the KSV. So these two guns will probably be guns to watch for sure now. Same with the PP9. So they all kind of went up. See how big of a difference that makes. The SOG is just got a huge buff, so that'll be cool, crazy. Headshot multiplier increased as well as legs. I feel like this gun would be a lot of fun to use, the Tonto. I feel like it would be good if they made that good. Shotguns, nothing crazy here. Light machine guns. This would be fun. The Frang. They buffed it quite a bit. Headshot multiplier increase, leg multiplier increase, bullet velocity increase. That would be a good gun to use. LMGs alone, like I've been camo grinding, they are not good at all. So a little bit of a buff wouldn't probably hurt these guys. Marksman rifles. That's a 3 burst. M10. Okay. Again, arm, leg increase, speed flinch reduced, and recoil penalty for that barrel. Must have been kind of broken. The SWAT just got a nice little buff. Hopefully for the Growl. Hopefully that'll be a good gun as well. Torso, headshot multiplier increase. So that's good. TR2. I uses AR and LMG ammo, so that might change this gun a little bit. R increased. Nice. So we'll see. I would like to see maybe another version of the car. Maybe like the more OG feel or look, or just, you know what I'm saying? So that would be kind of cool if they did that. But it'll be still nice that we have the car and we can use it and give it that like old feel too. I'm really not going to go into the pistols, specials, siren. Cool. Heli, cargo, Polaris, LTV, ATV. We've gone over that. Going for that original look. The UI. This is the classic victory screen. That'll be cool. Attack map, compass icons, circular cursor. Interesting. Was this circular? I don't remember that. Okay. Interesting. The ping shape has been reverted from the triangle shape to the lollipop shape that featured the classic Verdansk. Go-to pings now also have classic visuals as well. That's cool. I like it. Feel like we're going back right in. The inspect, the pings, we already knew this. We already knew this. Prioritize loadout, we already knew that as well. Death skull icon. The size of the death skull icon has increased to make it easier for players to locate their previous death. Nice. Navigation ping updated to provide clearer, more intuitive iconography. I don't know. With a design that may feel familiar to veteran players. Okay. Minimap attack player icons as well. Leaving match confirm. Alright, yeah, we already kind of know this. We already know this. Attack map centering options. I already knew that. I think we went over that. Cinematics, infill, gulag, exfil. Announcer's going to be OG. UI sounds, okay. Oh, this is all classic. Okay, that's really cool. Wow. Julian Stone, 2020. Everything's going back to classic. Desk door, footsteps, loot chest, buy stations, contracts, UIs, all classic. That's really cool. Audio I mean, a lot of audio, like just like hit markers alone, like a lot of it is gonna bring back a nostalgia, a lot of good like memories. That's really big. That's really, really big. Adjustments. Really not like too big into audio, but I know this stuff is we'll see how this stuff works and how it sounds. And I wonder what that's gonna mean for a lot of like audio people out there. I don't know, like if they're gonna have to tweak their stuff, if you're gonna get a new audio update. We'll see how big this is. I'm sure Art or anybody who does audio is probably making a big thing about this. Bug fixes, and we're done. All right, guys, that was a lot to cover. I'm sorry it went so long, but I appreciate you guys. If you guys stick with me, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe, keep those post notifications on so you don't miss anything else coming up the pipeline. I appreciate you guys. This might be the last one before Verdansk. I might have one more, who knows. But I will see you guys out there. I'm super excited. On a scale from 10 to 10, I'm at 100. It looks like they're doing everything right. This looks like it's about to be it, guys. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.